There are so many streaming hardwares and smart TVs in the market, and it's hard to figure out which one is the best and provides the most convenient experience. Well, to add another one to the list, Roku has introduced the new Roku Ultra for 2019. According to Roku, the Roku Ultra still remains their best and ultimate streaming player. Today we are going to review this new streaming player and see how it performs. So please stick around till the end of this video. First, let's do the unboxing and see its contents. In the box we have new Roku Ultra, which looks exactly like the previous generation Roku Ultra. We also have product quick start guide, the Roku voice remote, some accessories including power adapter, batteries, premium JBL headphones, and some ear tips for earbuds. Now let's look at the Roku Ultra itself. On the back of the device you have Ethernet port, which is very important if you're streaming 4K content from your local media server or network attached storage device. Ethernet connection also helps if you're streaming 4K HDR content from Netflix or Amazon Prime Video, and don't mind running network cable to the device. But it is 10 by 100 base Ethernet port, which is kind of sad. It would be nice to have 1 gig Ethernet port, but the good news is that it supports 802.11ac MIMO dual band wireless, which I would prefer over Ethernet if you're using wireless router. Next we have HDMI 2 output. Right below HDMI port we have MicroSD card slot. So you can expand memory storage by adding a MicroSD card to save all your apps. Roku also allows you to store apps in the cloud, but if you want to save them locally now you can do it. And right next to it we have a power connection. On the side we have USB port, so you can connect USB drive for local playbacks. New Roku Ultra 2019 is powered by a quad-core processor capable of playing 4K HDR content at 60 frames per second and also supports HDR10. Now let's look at the new Roku Ultra voice remote. New Roku Ultra voice remote has some new features. From the looks of it, it is your traditional Roku remote, but now it is using Bluetooth connection, so you don't have to keep the Roku Ultra in the line of sight for it to work. You can hide it behind TV or in the TV console. You can now program shortcut buttons on the remote labeled 1 and 2. The remote lets you save pretty much any voice command on one of these 2 shortcut buttons. For my experience, it worked very well. So if I say Amazon Prime, then I can save it by long pressing the button, and when the next time I press it again, it will bring up the same search. Overall, it is standard Roku voice remote form factor, and it is really good at searches for streaming services, actors, movies, and more. Roku Remote automatically detects your TV settings and it allows to control volume and mute. So if you're using Roku, you don't need your TV remote, which is really great. Also, there are some dedicated hotkeys on the remote for Netflix and more. As mentioned earlier, Roku Ultra comes with JBL headphones. You can connect headphones with your remote with available headphone jack, so you can listen privately if you want. But one thing to point out that it will affect the battery life of the remote. Currently you can only get remote with the Roku devices, but it would be nice to have an option to buy it separately. You can also control Roku Ultra via its Android or iOS app using your smartphone or tablet. You can also listen in privately using your phone or tablet speakers or wireless or connected headphones. Now moving on to the system setup or Roku Ultra experience. Roku setup is pretty straightforward. You start with signing up process with Roku. So if you don't have a Roku account, you might want to create one. And if you already have a Roku account, it will take all your existing apps and load it for you. So during the process, Roku might get update. You will also go through some intro here. It is like a quick guide, so if you haven't used Roku before, it is very helpful and useful.
Get to know your new Roku streaming player in about a minute. We'll show you how to use your remote, add channels, search for entertainment, and use the Roku mobile app. Let's start with your remote. Press home at any time to return to the home screen. Back always returns to the previous screen. And star shows additional options. For example, highlight a channel tile and press star for channel options. Press the voice button to search for entertainment, launch channels, turn captions on, play music, and more. Press and hold a personal shortcut button after giving a voice command to save it for one-touch access anytime. Adjust your TV's volume by pressing the volume and mute buttons. Power turns your TV on and off. And plug in the included headphones to enjoy private listening. select streaming channels from the main menu to add your favorites. Browse categories, including free channels, and choose the ones you want for easy access on your home screen. Check out the Roku channel to stream free hit movies, TV shows, and live news. From the main menu, select Featured Free to discover top movies and shows available to watch for free. Select Search from the main menu to find movies, shows, actors, or directors. You'll see a list of unbiased results ranked by price. Download the Roku mobile app for iOS and Android. Use it as a remote. Use headphones to enjoy private listening. Cast photos, videos, and music to your TV. Search for entertainment using your voice. And much more. That's it. Happy streaming!
The initial setup took a while to complete, but once it is complete, you will be presented with Roku home screen with all the available apps. Roku will install a bunch of channels, including the ones you asked for and also the ones you did not. But the good thing is you have an option to remove these apps if you want, by just browsing to the app and press star and then hit remove channel. If you want to add channel or app, it is also very simple too. Just click on add channel, it will take you to the channel store and you can choose the available channels. Or you can also use voice search to find the app or channel you're looking for. Now we are all set with the initial setup. Let's look at the Roku OS and Roku Ultra can specifically do with this powerful hardware. To be honest, Roku OS experience was great. It is silky smooth. I did not encounter any crash or lag. The Roku interface is clean and you can adjust the home screen with your favorite apps. According to Roku, the new Roku Ultra can load apps on average 2 to 3 seconds faster and close to 17% faster than the older model. I don't have the older model to test against, but from my experience, apps launch almost instantly. So quad-core processor is definitely helping out speeding things up. So if you already have an older model Roku Ultra, then I don't think 2 to 3 seconds apps loading faster would make much difference and justify to spend another $100 to get new Roku Ultra. So overall, Roku Ultra is a great streaming device. It provides silky smooth user experience. It does not matter whether you're watching 4K content or whatever. It provides smooth and crash-free experience. Interface is clean and apps launch instantly and there's no lag. So if you are in the market for powerful streaming device, I highly recommend considering new Roku Ultra. And if you cannot afford new Roku Ultra, there are less expensive Roku options available as well. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.